I'm sitting with the Wallclocks. Would you tell us your name?
John Maisie.
Breck Crandall.
Jonathan Maisie.
I'm Joe Giza.
Okay. And which instruments do you play in this band?
I play the lead guitar.
Play guitar.
I play guitar and I sing.
Okay.
That'd be the drummer.
I guess I could have guessed that, right?
Yeah.
I'm the bass player and I sing as well.
All right. How long have you been together?
About 3 years.
Going on.
Yeah,
Real close.
Going on 3 years.
About 3 years. Okay. And describe your sound in 10 words.
Or less.
Go ahead. It doesn't have to be like a sentence or anything.
British, original, rock,
Pop.
music.
Wow.
That is very good to listen to.
We're talking in haikus.
Very good. You've done this before.
Even though to listen was one word.
To listen.
Right. Wait, leave us alone.
A British pop rock
Right,
kind of
it's
style.
British. I figured grammatical rules would be different.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how it works.
Okay, do you have any influences that you would compare with your sound?
We tend to say what Beatles meets Zeppelin kind of. I mean, as a broad kind of thing.
Oh, definitely. It's pretty
We listen to a lot of 60s and 70s music.
Okay.
So that's kind of the influence. Although, if you hear some of the songs, especially in the album that Joe's going to hold up for you, there it is. A brand new album. You'll get some touches of, some new kind of take on some of the 60s and the 70s style of music. But that's kind of, if you had to pigeonhole us, that's kind of where we are.
We tend to be influenced by either bands from the 60s or bands from today that are influenced by bands from the 60s.
Oh, sure, yeah. Do you just kind of like to keep that spirit and maybe the sound
Yeah, and
of that music?
It's not even so much intentional as you kind of end up, you hear the band, and even if, they're not waving 60s flags around, you just know what you like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you play like a Rickenbacker?
I
do you try to go
do.
for
I
the
do play
vintage
Rickenbacker,
instruments?
Yeah, we use vintage gear. And
just purely
go
because
for
of the sound.
Analog, as far
Yes.
as recording?
as much as we can.
As much as possible, yeah.
Very good. Excellent. So, you're going to be playing the Blowout here.
Mm.
What makes you a better live show than all the other bands playing at your time slot?
Well, based on what we keep hearing from fans is they like the music, A, and 2, they like the show. And I think Joe alluded to this in some other interviews we've done before. Even if you think the music is okay, the show is great. And it's not to mean that we jump around and we act like fools. It's just that, we're a tight band and we do a good job at what we do. And, lately we've been playing with a lot of bands that we haven't played in the past, or maybe some venues that we haven't played in the past. And what we keep hearing over and over again is, you guys were the most professional band there. And that's kind of cool to hear, yeah.
It's just entertaining
Yeah.
to watch it.
Right.
We tend to get a lot of people afterwards say that they're really entertained by the stage show, whatever it may be.
Do you have a certain stage show that you lights or anything, or you just
Not
kind
particularly,
of work
just
with
kind
it
of
and let the music?
We just end up. It depends on we get a lot of energy from the crowd. The better the crowd, the better we are. But we have a lot of high energy shows, and we really feed.
And each one of us has our own style of playing. Each one of us brings something new to the table. So it's not just watching one band in uniform. We're not watching two
Right.
guys move
We don't have
together.
like choreographed dance moves.
Right.
Exactly.
No matching suits.
No.
No, matching
So you would
suits.
say you like later Beatles.
Later.
As
Yeah.
opposed to
Yeah.
Mop
The
Tops, right?
music kind of moves us in a way, and like John said, if the crowd is really receptive, then certain songs take a different meaning.
Okay.
And from night to night, it varies on a song that moves you.
Oh,
It's kind
definitely.
of cool. We keep it fresh. It's helpful to keep it fresh for us.
Sure.
I think what happens is if you're just there for the music, you'll really have a good time. If you're there just to see an interesting show, you'll really enjoy it. If you're there for both, you'll really enjoy the show.
Okay. So when and where are you playing at the Blowout?
We are playing at Skippers at 11 p.m.
Okay, Skippers at 11 p.m.
Yeah, in Hamtramck.
Do you know the other bands that you're playing
yes,
with?
I do. Sisu Kid, Old Empire, and the Kodaks, which actually I did get a chance to listen to them, and they're all really cool bands. So We're
I
gonna,
like the Kodaks a lot.
yeah, it's gonna be fun for us because we always like playing with bands that you enjoy watching too. It makes for a good
Oh,
night
sure.
out.
We're on at, what, 11 o'clock, I believe? Yeah, 11 o'clock is our slot.
He's not reading that. This is
No,
this
this
is
is
how he
us.
talks.
And it's March 5th. It's on a Friday night, so, no excuse.
But
better
it's
reason.
Friday night, great night to go out to.
Be a lot
Great,
of fun.
great show. Are there any bands that you're gonna look forward to seeing at the blowout?
We're gonna be there all weekend.
Or you're just gonna hang
If
out?
we got the free
Yeah.
wristbands, we're going to use them. We're going to see every band possible.
We're musicians, and we like other people that
Yeah.
play music as well. I'd like to see the Satin Peaches. We've seen them before.
Definitely.
We're going to be doing a show with them, hopefully in the near future. I'd like to see the Mugs, obviously. We'd like to see the Hard Lessons. We'd like to see Scarlet Oaks, I think, is playing. They're doing a show with us
We've
in Ann
done
Arbor.
we've done a lot with the hand grenades. We kind of grew up as bands with those guys, so we always go.
Oh, okay.
They come and see us, we go and see them.
Okay.
There's a ton of bands we want to see, and we're going to try to hit them all.
Yeah, definitely.
The Crooks, I think. We'll see them.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we do have a mystery question, a random mystery question.
We did
Right.
well with the 10 words thing. Didn't we?
What about God do you hope is true and why? No religious thing.
I hope he likes the Beatles as much as the rest of us.
Great answer.
Great answer.
Great answer.
That sums it up.
Yeah. So we're the Wallclocks. Go see them. Blow out. Great show.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
coming.